Hello everybody and welcome to the Zone. I am, of course, Anthony Zona. Reading is a uniquely human thing, but as humans we often look past or don't have time for this literary expression of the soul. This is not more evident than with the adolescent teenager generation who, as humans, have seemed to have lost their way on the bookish yellow brick road to the Emerald City of Enlightenment. Not to say that every time you pick up Captain Underpants, one will have an Archimedean revelation, but it is to say us teenagers have dropped the ball of humanity on books and picked up the cell phones of asininity. But it's not all our fault. The fact is that life is just different today. We don't leave our house at sunrise and return at sunset like the spirited stories that our parents tell of their childhood, now do we? Heck, in the 60s and 70s, they still thought smoking was okay, so how much of what our parents say should we really take seriously? But that's not important. What is important is that reading among teenagers has declined substantially in the past decades, with only half of present-day teenagers saying they read by choice only once or twice a year. That's right, a year. But after a 6.5-hour day of school and countless hours of homework, nobody's really ready to get onto the treadmill of intellectual calisthenics. Nowadays, we teenagers have averaged 19 hours of homework a week compared to the 5 hours only 2 decades ago. So obviously things have changed, but what do we do to fix ourselves? Nay, improve ourselves. We find what interests us, what makes our gaze widen, our hearts open up to different people and characters. The thing we hate most of all is being told what to do. We're all in this rebellious stage in life, and to be told what to read just doesn't work for us, especially if it doesn't interest us. So that is why it is so important to find what interests us. We must do our best to make time to expand our minds. But also adults should help us in this quest, giving us more time to do so. But until that day when hell freezes over or pigs fly and then crash into a kosher deli, I think with what we have been afforded, we can do a lot better for ourselves and future generations. But just simmer with this fact. 1 in 4 Americans grow up without being able to read. So be appreciative of what your life has afforded you and use it to read. Use it to be human, and I guarantee you, you will be a more rounded, understanding individual. In the meanwhile, just find a comfy seat, pick up your favorite book. This Judas character's a hoot! And just start reading. But until we meet again, thanks for joining me in the Zone, where opinion is a dish best served after having read. Bye-bye.